And I realized this is nothing but a competitive strategy now for them to actually win more Africans into their religion, because now the gods cannot be seen as agent of Satan. And even the question I'm asking is whether the concept of Satan is even rare for the gods of Africa to become their agent. It is absolutely not true. You understand? And so God created them. And therefore, in Africa, one fact about Africa is that now you really don't approach a chief direct. You don't go to a chief palace and address him direct. You address a chief through his linguist. That is a fact. You understand? You address the chief through his linguist. And so in Africa, God is worshipped indirect. This is a very simple issue. And therefore, we worship God through the lesser deities or the gods. The Igbos of Nigeria have a saying that now if the gods do something for you, now you give praises to the priest, and then the priest will also give praises to the gods, and then the gods will give praises to God. And therefore, the gods are a means to an end, and that end is God. And they are not end in themselves. So God is actually worshipped indirect in Africa. You understand? Per academic research done by some academicians shows that now in the entire tropical Africa, now the only place where God was worshipped direct was among the Ashantis of Ghana. Now they had Nyamidua or God tree, and then they cut a branch which has a piece of it which has 3 branches, and then they put it at the outskirts of the village, in most Ashanti villages, and then they have a pot now which is filled with rainwater, and then of course they also have the tenders or the God axe. You understand? And so every worshipper can then go there and offer direct worship to God. Apart from that, God is worshipped indirect in Africa. You understand? And so, well, now you realize that, and then again, some academicians are saying that the gods, Professor Asare Opoku, he is saying that the gods of Africa can be divided into 2. We have gods of ancient origin. Gods of ancient origin, and these gods are used for the good of the community. And they can be river gods, the tree gods, the mountains, and whatever. They are used for good. They don't cause harm. They are used for the good of the community. And we have gods of ancient origin, now which are privately owned and can be used for good or bad. Especially, you can cite examples like Akonodi, Tigari, and all those things. They are gods of ancient origin. You understand? And so, now, there is also a problem that now another negative perception that Christianity is actually creating, that Africans worship the natural habitat of the gods. That is the tree. They worship the water in the river and whatever. Those are negative perceptions that the white man is trying to create on African religion. The fact is that the black man do not worship the natural habitat, but instead the black man worship the spirits that dwell in those natural habitats. And that one cannot be considered as worshiping of trees. No, that is a erroneous view of the white man, and we are not going to accept it. Then again, if that is what they are saying, now if you go to most of the Christian churches today, now you see pictures of actors representing Jesus, those who have acted Jesus movie, and they are representing Jesus in the. So I'm asking whether Christianity is also worshiping human beings, because I remember one British actor whose picture is distributed all over the churches came out to say that now his picture should be removed. He's not